Well, you got a nice prime team here with the Thunder the way they play. But obviously, I thought our guys did a good job. I thought we grouped out on the floor and made some plays to get us back in the game. It was pretty much going downhill with 24 points. Playing catch up, spotted at 10, got back in the basketball game. Gave a little spot again of 18 in the second half, and then was able to close the gap a little bit. Obviously got some phenomenal players that make great plays. But I thought our guys did a great job trying to balance the basketball team. We turned the ball over a little too much, and got them in transition on a few plays. We got them in the half court for the most part all throughout the night. I thought our guys did a very good job. The turnovers that we gave up, and then some unfinished plays off the break. We had a couple times where we had 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, and we couldn't do nothing. So, but overall, I thought the group competed, considering a back-to-back. We had some guys playing very, very well. Cole Aldridge has put together 2 very good nights playing basketball without players being called for him, and that's how you find his niche in the NBA. Doing things like that.
Can you update us on Tyreke and what happened with him?
Well, I think he has a strained quad, and I thought the young man bounced back. Tyreke very seldom will have 2 back-to-back games that he doesn't play well, and I thought tonight he was right on track to probably have a really good game. My game plan going in tonight was to put the ball in his hand a bit more so he could kind of be a facilitator and make the play. I thought I needed his size to kind of break some people down and being able to finish because when they had the 2 big shot blockers in there. And I thought he was on track. I thought he made some nice passes early. Young man, just a great young guy, and I'm real sad that he hurt himself at this stage of the season because I thought from last night's game he really came out with a focus and determination to have a good game, but more importantly to help us try and win this game on the road.
Well, he said he's going to try to play on Wednesday, but are you expecting him?
I'm not letting him play, so there's no need for him to go out there and look around or try to do anything else to that. So I'm not going to be a fight between Tyreke and I, and we'll do it behind closed doors, but it doesn't warrant for him to get out there and try to do something that we got a long flight back. You never know once you get on the plane and go through that, what happens, how much swelling. It's good now and the adrenaline is flowing. I may let him walk on the floor just so he can be on the floor and dress and everything like that, but trying to go up on the game to play, I don't think that's not smart for us.
And just look at the season he's had overall. His first time pretty much in his life not playing the one full time. What do you think about the progress he made overall?
Well, I think, what I saw for him, for his game and for his career, sometimes when you're all ball dominant, all you have a tendency to do is see the rim and plays for yourself. I thought when I took over that I wanted to expand his game, how he would see the floor, be able to make plays away from the ball. I thought this year he did a lot of great things as far as cutting to the basket, away from the ball, being able to move a little bit without the basketball. And now able to put it back. I still had him handle the ball a lot this year also, but not the primary guy all the time. Because sometimes a guy like him that every team in the NBA knows he's going to drive the ball to the basket. He was able to catch the ball in areas where he can be an attack guy right away as opposed to having all the defense waiting on him. The young man went home this past summer, worked on his three-point shooting. The next phase of his game is to work on his mid-range pull-up off the pick and rolls. So once he gets that, I think his game will keep growing. And what I wanted, more important for him, was to be able to see the game, see plays not only for himself, but more importantly, be a playmaker. For some of these, Durant can get in the game and be a facilitator, and not have to try and score every time. Kobe, obviously, other guys, LeBron, Dwayne Wade. Not saying that he didn't know that category, but why not try to grow your game to where you can be a facilitator? And now every night you're threatening a triple-double because he rebounds well for a guard. Obviously, he can score, but let's see if we can get him where he can make some passes to people. And I think that's what my plan was with him, to get him to expand his game a little bit. And I think he's done that.
As awkwardly as he fell and he seemed to be grabbing at his knee, were you afraid that it was something worse?
Yes, I definitely thought it was his knee. And he thought it was his knee as well. We thought maybe when he fell and he hit the floor, that maybe when they fell on him, that maybe his knee had thrust into the floor. But then once he got in the back and realized that it wasn't his knee, it was more a quad. So I think it scared him more than anything else, thinking right away with the knee. He's happy that it's just a quad, and a couple weeks of rest, and he'll be back now.
And just with this game, what do you think about the to beat playing and what he was able to do defend? I mean, because neither one of your inside guys had a.
Well, I think the length, again, trying to get our guys to stay up a little bit higher. on the floor from the elbow and play from there because both of those guys can shoot the ball from there. I think we tried to force it because they were going to invite the guys to shoot the ball, and I thought that we probably took it in too far. Those two guys are shot blockers. They're shot blockers, and obviously Scotty Brooks wanted to go with the beat in the lineup just so that he keep everyone else in their normal rotation. But he's a shot blocker. He's going to track the ball. He's going to clog the lane up. He's a big guy in there, and he has the instinct of trying to be a shot blocker. I thought maybe he missed again so many little shots in the paint. When you miss those kind of shots in the paint, you're not going to have a chance. And yet our guys still had a chance in this game, but we had to play great throughout the whole game.
Jimmer, Cole, and Travis, the last couple of games, the minutes they've got in, the team might have been already down, but they've had a nice, good rhythm out there. The energy's been good from that group. What have they been able to do in these last couple of games that stands out to you?
Well, those guys, because they work every day, playing, I shared with Travis in here. I said, Travis, I commend you. You probably cussed me a few times, behind the back for not playing a little bit this year. I said, but you never stop working. You worked every single day, and that's why you were sharp enough to keep playing. When you got your opportunity to play well. So with Cole is a worker. He's a worker, and when you work hard every day, when you get an opportunity, you're going to get a chance to succeed. And for the young man for 2 nights in a row, to play how he's played, I didn't call one play for him. That's pretty remarkable. And then obviously Jimmer getting a chance to be on the floor for long extended minutes. The job in the NBA as a starter is to keep the guy behind you, especially when you're in a developmental team, kind of like us. Your job is to keep the guy on the bench to limited minutes. When you're coming off the bench, your job is to try and take those minutes. And I thought what he did tonight, over the last couple of games, somebody played pretty well. But we had some lulls with our starting unit in the first and third quarter. But as I told you from the beginning, I thought this group would bounce back and they would come out and play. Guys get in the game and try to create an environment that we have a shot. And I think our guys did that. Nevertheless, we had a lot of plays that need to be made. Like I said, transition plays that need to be made, offensive rebounds that we didn't come up with, and then some wide open shots. I mean, to get the shots that we got for as putbacks near the basket, transition fast breaks that we didn't convert on, and then some wide open jump shots that didn't go down to have a chance in this game was a pretty good testament to those young men over there.
I know you've been through this before, but do you have any expectation